Hi children and hi everyone. In previous video I explained about the some relative error, percentage error, like that. So continuation of that video I am going to explain about the some more important problems, very important problems in IP exam for intermediate examinations and for other competitive exams also. This is one of the important topic today. I am going to explain that. So children, you must watch the video without skipping. So I am going to topic now here. Today our topic is some important problems on relative error. I made some videos. In that one of the video is there about the errors. In that I clearly explain what is relative error and what is percentage of error. To get the clarity, you must watch the previous videos. Clear? And in this video, we are going to do two or three problems regarding the relative error and percentage of error. So first thing is here, what is mean by relative error? Relative error is nothing but absolute error, mean absolute error by true value is called relative error, the ratio of mean absolute error. So I already explained what's that. Relative error is nothing but relative error can be written as delta A mean by A mean. Here relative error is nothing but ratio of mean absolute error to the true value. That should be called here relative error. Percentage of error means simply if we can multiply the relative error with 100, then what we get? Percentage of error. These two formulas we are going to use in these problems. Clear? Relative error is equals to delta A mean by A mean, ratio of mean absolute error to the true value, and percentage of error that should be simply if we can multiply with the relative error with 100, we will get percentage of error. And after that we are going to use another rule, that is the combination of errors. I explained combination of errors in previous videos. You must watch it. In that combination of errors, we are going to use now here. For example, we are having some xy or z is equals to xy. The relative error of this z is should be written as delta z by z is equals to delta x by x plus delta y by y. And if you can take z is equals to x by y also, you will get same thing. So here z is equals to x by y. For multiplication and division, for them same thing you will get delta z by z is equals to delta x by x plus delta y by y. In a multiplication or division, the relative error of the result is nothing but sum of the relative errors of components or quantities in that relation. Here z is equals to xy is the multiplication, then relative error of z is what? How we can write? Delta z by z is equals to sum of relative error of x plus relative error of y. And for division also equal to same thing, z is equals to x by y, then relative error of result is what? Sum of the relative errors, delta x by x plus delta y by y. So now in these problems we are going to use these three formulas. By using these three relations we are going to do calculations in this video. Clear? I am going to the first problem now here. First problem is already ready here on the board. Look here. Watch carefully. The percentage error in mass and speed are 2% and 3% respectively. What is the maximum error in kinetic energy? Clear? I will read once again. The percentage error in mass and speed are 2% and 3%. Respectively, what is the maximum error in kinetic energy? What he was given? Percentage error of mass. Here already I am having like formula. Delta A mean into 100. This is the percentage of error. Now I am going to write that is what for mass. Then what to write? Delta M by M into 100. How much he was given? The percentage error of mass and speed. Mass how much? 2%. For speed how much is there? 3%. That means I am writing now percentage of error. Percentage error of mass. How much given? Percentage error of mass can be written as like this. Delta M by M into 100. How much is there? He was given how much? 2%. And similarly, the percentage error in speed. For speed I am writing now the percentage error of speed. I am writing speed is V. Then how we can write? Delta V by V into 100. So now delta V by V into 100 is what? Percentage error in speed. Clear? That's why here I am writing. That is how much he was given? 3%. Clear? So the given values we are mentioned like that. So percentage error of mass is what? 2%. And percentage of velocity or speed what is? 3%. Now what you have to find? What you have to calculate now here? What is the mass error in kinetic energy? I think in your 9th class you may learn kinetic energy is equal to what? Formula is what? Of mv square. What do you have? Of mv square is the expression for kinetic energy. In that what is m? Mass. What is v? Speed or velocity. In straight line motion, speed and velocity both are considered as same. No need to confuse. Here k is equals to of mv square. Now what you have to find? We want to find out the percentage error of kinetic energy. K is equals to of mv square. Here of is what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is constant. For that no error. mv square. Mass into velocity. When you have mass into velocity means what? Multiplication. For multiplication what is the formula? Z is equals to xy. Then delta z by z is equals to delta x by x plus delta y by y. That means here I am writing now kinetic energy is equals to of mv square. I am writing here. For of it is constant. Then m into v square is there. That means what? Delta ke by ke is equals to delta m by m plus 2 into dash. I am writing here. Watch carefully. Now, so we know that what we know? Kinetic energy is equals to what, right? Of mv square. Of mv square. For that, I am writing now delta ke by percentage of error kinetic energy. Delta ke by ke is equals to 1 by 2 is constant. That's why no need to write. Here delta m by m into 100 plus here what you have? V square. What you have? V square. For that also we have one formula is there. I am writing here. What's the formula? For example, z is equals to x power of n. Z is equals to x power of n. Here power is nothing but quotient. Z is equals to x by n. Then I am writing here delta z by z is equals to n into delta x by x. Clear? If the result is in the form of powers of a function, here z is equals to x power of n, then what do you write? Delta z by z is equals to n into delta x by x. We have some like that, and I am writing out z is equals to y cube. Z is equals to y cube. That means what, right? Delta z by z is equals to power into error of y. Simple. This is another formula. I already explained the same thing in combination of errors in case of multiplication, division and coefficient. So you must watch the previous videos, then you will get the full clarity about the formulas. Here delta z by z is equals to y cube. Then what, right? Delta z by z is equals to 3 into, I mean power into relative error of that particular quantity. Then delta z by z is equals to 3 into delta y by y. So by using these formulas, now I am writing here v square is there. For example, z is equals to x power of n, then what do you write? Delta z by z is equals to n into delta x by x. Now instead of, you have like this, z is equals to v square, then what do you get? 2 into n plus what you have? 2 into delta v by v, like that. That's why here I am writing now 2 into delta v by v into 100. Clear? So how we are writing means like this. So delta ke by ke is equals to delta m by m into 100 plus 2 into delta v by v into 100. So already he was given, what is that? Delta m by m into 100 is what? 2. And delta v by v into 100 means what? 3. Substitute here. Now what do you have? This is 3 plus 2 into delta v by v into 100 is how much? 3. Then what do you get? So 3 plus 2 into 3, 6. That is equals to what? 8%. That means the error in kinetic energy, what it is? Relative error of kinetic energy is what? Delta ke by ke into 100 is equals to how much? 8%. 8%. So in this way we will find out the percentage error of different quantities by using different relations. So this is the first thing here. Once see here, the percentage error in the mass and speed are how much? 2 and 3%. The percentage of error of mass can be written as like this: delta m by m into 100 is equals to 2%. Similarly, percent of error v is equals to delta v by v into 100 is, we can write 3%. So to do this calculation, we must remember formula k is equals to of m v square. After applying the combination of error formula, what we are writing? Delta m by m into 100 plus 2 into delta v by v into 100. Already this value is 2 and this value is 3. Then 3 plus 2 into 3, 2 into 3 means 6. 3 plus 3, 3 plus 6, oh sorry, this is delta m by m is what? Delta m by m is what? 2%. Yes, 2%. Clear? 2%, this is 3%. 2 plus 2 into 3, 6. 2 plus 6 means what? 8. Okay, 8% we will get. And now we have another formula is there. Again, by using the same relations, we are going to do the another formula. So I already explained formulas very clearly in the first problem. So that's why I am going directly here to the second problem. This is the another most important problem for 4 marks in IPE examinations. 4 marks problem. Look here, a physical quantity. Watch it. Look at the board. A physical quantity x is related to the 4 measurable quantities. 4 measurable quantities A, B, C, D. A, B, C, and D. As follows. What is the function here? X is equals to a square, b cube, c to the power of 5 by 2, and d to the power of minus 2. That means one physical quantity should be expressed by using some other quantities like a square, b cube, c to the power of 5 by 2, and d to the power of minus 2. The percentage error in the measurement of A, B, C and D are 1%, 2%, 3% and 4% respectively. Then what is the percentage error in X? That is the question here. See again clearly. A physical quantity is related to the four measurable quantities A, B, C and D as follows. X is equals to A square, B cube, C to the power of 5 by 2 and D to the power of minus 2. The percentage error in the measurement of A, B, C and D are 1%, 2%, 3% and 4% respectively. What is the error in X? So we have to find out that one. So now here I am writing first thing, given values. So here nothing but error in A, relative error in A, how much it is there? In error is A is 1%, B is 2%, C is 3% and D is 4%. So that's why here the error in A is, how we can write? As delta A by A into 100 is how much? 1%. Clear? Simply. And now error in B is how much? Given value is what he was given? 2%. Delta B by B into 100 is equals to how much? 2%. And now third one, delta C by C into 100 is how much? What is given? 3%. Look here, the percentage error in the measurement of A, B, C and D are A is 1%, B is 2%, C is 3% and D is 4%. So I am writing here, percentage error in A is this much and percentage error in B is this much and percentage of C is this much, 3%. And now percentage of error in D. How we can write? Again same thing similarly, delta D by D into 100 is equals to 4%. So again now here I am going to for now relation. What's that? X is equals to A square, B cube, C to the power of 5 by 2 and D to the power of minus 2. Clear? I explained the rules in the combination of errors in case of multiplication, division and coefficient. So you must watch the previous videos, then obviously you get the clarity among the formulas. So that's why here for this relation I am writing now delta X by X into 100. Percent of error is, how we can write? Delta X by X. So to get the clarity among the formulas, you must watch the previous video, children. Don't bother about the problems. If you can understand the problem, you can easily calculate the problems. So here, for clarity, I am taking space here. X is equals to what? A square, B cube, and C to the power of 5 by 2, and D to the power of minus 2. D to the power of minus 2. Clear, children? So now I am writing like this, percent error of X, delta X by X into 100 is equals to, now combination of errors I am writing here, 2 into delta A by A into 100 plus 3 into, how we can write, as delta B by B into 100 plus 5 by 2 into delta C by C into 100 plus 2 into, even though we have minus, you can write the plus only because we are taking the absolute errors. So that means we are not in the minus value. Then 2 into delta D by D into 100. Clear, children? So up to now here, very clear. So here already given values, delta A by A into 100 is how much given? 1%. And delta B by B into 100 is how much? 2%. And delta C by C into 100 how much? 3%. Similarly, delta d by d in 100 is how much? 4%. So we have to substitute given values now. Delta x by x into 100 is equals to, here how much this value? 1%. So 2 into 1% plus 3 into delta b by b into 100 is how much? 2%. So 2 plus 5 by 2 into delta c by c is how much? 3%. So I am writing to 3 plus 5 by 2 into 3 and 2 into this value how much? 4. Now here delta x by x into 100 is equals to, how we can write? 2 into 1 2 plus 3 into 2 6 plus 5 by 2 15 by 2 plus and 2 into 4 means what? 8. So 2 plus 6 8 and this is what? 15 by 2 2 sevens are 14 and 7.5. 8 plus 7.5 plus 8. So 16 plus 7.5. 16 and 7.5. What do you get? 23.5. So 23.5%. So this is the error in delta x by x into 100. That is equal to how much? 23.5%. So children, in this way we will calculate the values. So see once again, watch carefully. I already explained in case of coefficient of relative errors. Coefficient of relative errors I explained. So again I am explaining here. First see the given problem there. A physical quantity x, how it should be expressed like this: x into a square b cube c to the power 5 by 2 and e to the power of minus 2. So we want to find out the relative error of this one x. So to get the clarity, I uploaded one video, combination of errors for coefficient. For coefficient, one video I uploaded. So I think previous one, I think so. So to get the clarity, you must watch it. Then obviously you will get the formula. For example, here I am writing now z is equals to x into y. Then now we can write delta z by z is equals to delta x by x plus delta y by y. This is belongs to combination of errors multiplication. Like that we have combination of errors for coefficient. I already explained clearly in one video. You must watch it, then you can easily understand this problem. Clear? So this is the relation was given: x is equals to a square b cube c to the power of 5 by 2 and e to the power of minus 2. In that what was mentioned? The percent of error a is 1% and b is 2% and c is 3% and d is the 4%. Already he was given the values of percentage for a, b, c, d. By substituting them, we want to find out the relative error of x. So for that he was given the values are what? Percentage of error of a. Generally, starting of this video I explained how we can write the percent of error. According to that, percentage of error in a is delta a by a into 100. How much he was given? 1%. Similarly, percent of error of b is delta b by b into 100, 2%. And similarly for c, delta c by c into 100, 3%. Similarly for d is like this, 4%. So after that, this is the important here. When we have relation like this, how we can write the relative error or percent of error? So simple, all our multiplications here. That's why we will write 2a square. Square coefficient is how much? What do you write? I explained what is that now here. Some z is equals to x power of n. Z is equals to x power of n. Then how we can write relative error of? Result is what? Delta z by z is equals to, how we can write? Power into error. Power into error, like that. So that's why here already power into how much is there? 2. 2 into its relative error. So 2 into its percent error how much? Delta a by a into 100. Plus again power into percent of error. 3 into power how much there? 3. 3 into delta by dv into 100. again power is what? 5 by 2. 5 by 2 into delta C by C into 100 plus again power into error. How much power is there? Minus 2. Here we have minus. So even though we have minus, we will take plus only. That's why I am writing here plus 2 into delta D by D into 100. Already values there. Delta A by A into 100 is 1 and this value is 2 and this value is 3 and this value is 4. So in any problem there is no sequence. For example, in this problem we have 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. The values may be some different. Now no need to in series. So that's why here you have any different values also there. Then I am substituting these values and after that I am simplifying that. 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 5 by 2 into 3 plus 2 into 4. 2 into 1 means 2, 3 into 2 6 and 5 into 3 15 by 2 plus 2 into 4 8. So 2 plus 6 8, 15 by 2 means what? 7.5 and this is 8. So 16 plus 7.5 that is what? 23.5. So this is the answer for percent of error in the value of x. So in this way you will find out the percent of errors by using the relative error formulas. So very important children. So I hope you understand. If you can understand this one, like the video, share the video and comment the video. So for latest updates you must subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for latest notifications. So I hope you understand. So we will meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. Bye, take care, see you later.